Boom, I'm not gonna lie, I must have been living under a rock because I did not know there was this many trailers or gameplay or just something to do with the new Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I heard is based in Japan. And you know me, I do love Japan, anime, and women. Though I don't think it's gonna have any anime in it. But anyway, we're gonna be watching every single Assassin's Creed Shadow trailers. We did all the Assassin's Creed trailers when I was playing Valhalla. I played Mirage for like 2 hours, but I just didn't really like it, so I didn't really finish it. But I think I have already pre-ordered this game, so I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna do my 2 hour. Oh no, it's too late though, right? Because I have to pre-order it 2 weeks and then I can get a refund. Well, I'm cooked anyway, but I pre-ordered the game. Now I probably will do like a first time playing just to see how it is and you know what it's saying and see if it's any good, and then obviously after that I might play it by myself, or I might continue to record it and upload it for you lot and obviously myself as well. But without further ado, we are going to watch every single trailer and every single gameplay, just everything that Ubisoft has released thus far about Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I've also heard this is their last chance for the company. I don't know how true that is, because I know Star Wars Outlaws didn't do well at all, and that game was woeful, I can't even lie. But let's find out. Let's have a look. Let's see what the trailers are saying. Let's go. Oh.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
Okay. Dark and mysterious.
All I have ever known in my life, our land,
This does look stunning, but I'm assuming this is not gameplay.
our customs, my family, burns in the name of unification.
Oh, we're a fish. Oh, we're a girl? Like the main character's actually a girl? Played. Oh, played. Oh. Oh, damn, never mind. Damn, dead bodies on dead bodies.
You are still a frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships.
Was he black, or was that just me imagining that?
From the same river. Greed.
No, I assume that's you.
Power.
Rah, okay. 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 Man just got a quadruple kill with one slice. That's kind of incredible.
And you, will you continue down that river?
He does look cold.
Path beyond what we see.
And we must look for it together.
Okay, so we're on the same team, because I kind of it kind of just looked like he was destroying the village that you were at, but now you lot are flowing down the river together.
We must learn to trust, rebuild.
She said raw and Nick. Sorry. Sorry.
And follow the blade.
Oh, and that's where he started running, because he had the thing in his chest at the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. Damn. Yeah, see, that just spawning in your yard is diabolical. Jesus. Jeez.
I said, who do you serve?
Oh, yeah, you're cooked, my boy.
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
He said, yeah, let me go for the girl. But wrong mistake. Wrong choice. Okay. So it's more, maybe you get to play as both? That might be the next. Okay, maybe you get to play as both. Right. Okay. Sorry, I've got all of these done like this because of the thingamajig. Yeah, oh yeah, who are you? Nayo or Yuski? Yuski?
With our dual protagonists, we have two fantasy, the samurai and the
I'm so sorry. I didn't even think you were talking English. What did you say?
With our dual protagonists, we have two fantasy, the samurai and the shinobi. We want the player to experience both, and we cannot squeeze both fantasy into one character because samurai and shinobi came from a different social class. They have different lives, so we cannot really mix them together.
So you have two separate characters.
The historical character of Yasuke presented a
Yasuke. Oh yeah, I got that name.
Really exciting opportunity for the narrative team. We approached it in the same way that so much of the work is done in Assassin's Creed, which is really in terms of research and history first. Not a lot is known about him, but what we did know, or we do know, is that he arrived in Japan in 1579.
Oh, he's based on a real character. Oh, wow! How did the brother pull up in Japan in 1979? I would have thought you would have been a slave.
When our game starts. And
oh, right. Sorry, I thought it was... Okay, cool. Me being an idiot.
He had relationships with some of the most interesting people in our setting, like Oda Nobunaga, the Portuguese, and Jesuits, which made it very sort of tantalizing and enticing from a narrative perspective to come in and start weaving these facts with story in between.
The more we read about the character, the more he was inspiring for us. He's a foreigner discovering Japan, and we thought it's the perfect fit because he's discovering Japan and you are discovering Japan also.
And
listen, I might be the perfect fit, but you just got to make sure it's played right and done correct. I want to say go back to the Ezio one, because Ezio... Just the story of Ezio was just amazing, man.
On the flip side, we have Naue, who comes from the province of Iga, which is a remote mountainous area, fiercely independent, known as the birthplace of shinobi.
Right.
So they're very contrasting perspectives that really expose a lot of different sides and facets of the era.
When Oda came, he completely destroyed Iga. You have Yasuke and Oda that coming to destroy the shinobi.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it looked like he was destroying the village. So how did you become besties?
So it can kind of create this interesting tension between two characters.
We were able to connect her to the province of Iga and the legendary Igan shinobi historical figure, Fujibayashi Nagato, who's her father in the game.
Right,
so we understand why she has the skills that she has and the values that she learns from her father in the people of Iga, which are valor, benevolence, and...
I hope this is explained in the game, though. Because most people won't even really watched it. How many views has this got? Yeah, cool. You're going to have obviously more people buying this game than 1.2 million. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like most people won't even really care about this. So I kind of hope it's explained. Well, I mean, I would hope you don't have more people buying the game than 1.2 mil.
And as a young person still at the start of the game, we get to see now we acquire even more of that wisdom as the story unfolds.
Okay.
And if you ask anybody, it's super clear that samurai will be combat heavy and a shinobi will be stealth heavy.
Yeah.
Create this distinction right away. Yasuke can fight with all his advantage, his stature, like he's a big guy.
Yeah,
he can break door, he can fight multiple enemies, he can break armor. Compared to Naue, like her character and their outfit, it's really about being stealth, being unseen.
Yeah,
she's the only one with the hidden blade, so they have clear advantage that put them into the stealth and the combat, even if they can do a bit of both.
They're a really great pair together because on one side we have Naue, who's
Sorry. Bless you, me.
very intense
Can I get a bless you in the comments? Thank you.
and passionate and determined woman who is very set on her goals. She's kind of got her heart on her sleeve, and she'll
I
say
didn't
what
even notice that in the first trailer. I can't even. That's actually kind of
she
cold.
feels in the heat of the moment, and this intensity that she brings as a shinobi, but that she also brings to her relationship. And this balances very well with Yasuke, who is sort of a thoughtful, level head to Naue's fiery passion.
Right. Okay.
We really thought about somebody like Yasuke historically who was able to come to Japan and have the life that he did there, to enter service for Oda Nobunaga and achieve all of the things that he did. Like, what kind of person would go through all of this? So our Yasuke is very intelligent, thoughtful, and
So he is based on a real person.
respectful of this culture that he encounters, and that makes him a very nice sort of counterpart to Naue. He's a bit mysterious as well, and that's something we get to see unfold as the game progresses.
Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the assassin type sometimes. I know it's just Assassin's Creed. I mean, like the more stealth type, but obviously something that I do enjoy, just brute forcing my way in and just fighting everybody and knocking their heads in. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that I get to do kind of both is kind of nice. I do kind of like the fact that they explain that they complement each other. Also, he's black, so for me personally, that does draw me in. Like a black man in Japan in what, 1970 something, or 1570 something. That's fascinating. I would love, like, that does draw me in a bit. So cool. I'm guessing that's what's next. Is the Assassin's Creed? Oh no, explained. Assassin's Creed Shadows Explained, Samurai Shinobi, and Federal Japan. Cool.
Hello, this is Akeem Milne, the Assistant
Oh,
Director
we
of
do not
Cinematic
need
Design
this.
on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm
Nice.
Jonathan Dumont, Creative Director of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And today we're going to take a look at our reveal trailer of Assassin's Creed Shadows.
From the beginning, we really wanted to try to create this atmosphere of danger. So we're getting glimpses of our shinobi protagonist, Naue,
Right.
as she chases down a target through the shadows. We want it to feel as though she has complete control over her environment, and a real homage to old ninja films where we just get like little glimpses of her in the background. Not really sure what we're seeing.
Okay.
And finally, we get her incredible reveal here, cloaked in shadows.
Naue is from Iga. She is a farmer warrior, daughter of Fujibayashi Nagato. She is a capable person, let's say that. As we are going to learn in the trailer, she will be taking on a role of protector.
I felt like he was gonna say more there, but it kind of just cut off.
Of protector.
Do you know what I mean?
All I have ever known in my life.
What we're looking at is the province of Iga, the homeland of
That does look
Naue.
nice, I can't
It's
even lie.
isolated a little bit in the mountains, and they were home of the
Thing is, they didn't say that it wasn't gameplay. So maybe that's
Shinobis.
just
They
how it
come
looks.
from
That
here,
looks
or
kind
at
of cold.
least a portion of them come from here.
Because you know how normally there's like, oh, by the way, this is not gameplay, unless it was and I didn't see it.
The
But
interesting thing is, once we traveled to Japan and we visited this province, it came very clear how that world came together. Like, so it's sort of isolated in the mountains, sort of kept to itself. It's a very good representation, in my opinion,
Stunning, man.
of that place.
Our land. Our customs. My family
where's your mum?
burns in the name of unification.
So that sound like an insult. Where's your mum though? No, sorry, but like generally, where's your mum?
What we're seeing here are the troops of Oda Nobunaga. In 1579, there was the first attack from Oda Nobunaga's clan, and then in 1581, there was a second attack, a much more violent one, where Iga got crushed. And what we're seeing
Right.
here is the Oda troops marching in.
Sorry, I don't know if they're saying this happened in real life, or they just or they just explain it in the game. I might. Sorry, if this is like. Sorry if I'm being a bit dumb in this situation, but
the province of Iga.
I think I'm just generally confused. Because if this is in real life and they're kind of like, okay, cool, that's fire. If it's just game, it's fine.
Bringing split screen into the trailer was part of our attempt at formulating an homage towards a lot of Japanese media and culture.
Okay.
And so we try to incorporate some of that style into the game as well. It's reflected in a lot of our cutscenes and cinematics. And we thought it'd be really cool to bring that on as early as possible. And so we push for it in the reveal trailer as well. It allows us to kind of show off both protagonists at various points in their lives and how maybe that relationship can change over time.
When
Is
we
that a
have
spoiler?
Yasuke that turns around and says,
I mean, well, I hope there's no split screens in the game, though. I think you might have said that, but I
Still a
kind of
frog
don't want
in
it to
a
be.
well, who knows nothing of the sea.
it is a proverb from Japan. For us, sort of resonates with both their journey as they open their eyes or know a little bit more. Things are not necessarily as they seem, and that's sort of a driving force for them. That's what is going to unite Naoe and Yasuke. That's something that's bigger.
Okay, so run that back. So,
But more, things are not necessarily as they seem, and their journey as they open their eyes or know a little bit more. Things are not necessarily as they seem.
right, so they're trying to kind of reveal the truth about something then. All right, cool.
And that's sort of a drive.
The ocean's filled with new ships.
So here we're in Sakai, a big port in Japan. The ships that we are seeing
Are we
are
going-
Portuguese ships. They are
Right.
a version of the black ships or a lot of the merchant ships that were coming in and out of Japan at this point. A few came to Sakai, but mostly in Nagasaki. But for the sake of the trailer, it's happening in Sakai.
Okay, cool.
Greed.
The person we're seeing on screen is Oda Nobunaga. So he is known for being one of the three great unifiers of Japan. A very polarizing character, depending on which side.
Yeah, I slightly just want to Google, just so I can just understand if this brother was real. What's his name? Oda. Oh, that's not how you spell Oda. Oda Oh, no, he was real. He was the Japanese Diamara, one of the leading figures in Sengoku and something that everybody's talking about based on. He was a prime minister's right hand, former minister of the rights of Japan, 1534 to 1582. Oh, right. Brother died young. He died at 48 years old and he had a spouse who was, this was his wife. I don't think they have any pictures, like actual general pictures. Okay, cool. So it's based in real life. Okay, cool. That settles that. I probably could have Googled that earlier, but
We're seeing.
oh, see, now this makes me so much more interested because I generally love history about certain places and certain times. Like if it's like European history, I don't really care about unless it's like Romans or Greeks or something like that. But like English history, I don't really care about because even though I'm from England, whatever. And Jamaican history, I don't really care about even though I'm from Jamaica. But Greek history and like just Japanese history, because there's so much. Bro, the Japanese used to beef all the time back in the day. So that's kind of fascinating.
First
Sorry.
audience here with Oda Nobunaga, and one of the reasons why this meeting could even happen is due to Oda's deep relations with the Portuguese through trade,
Right.
which resulted in him becoming quite a force to reckon with when it came to the use of Teppo. All this to say, Oda Nobunaga is an incredibly powerful figure at the time, very important to our story as well.
And he
There
used
are
to
a lot
work
of
for him.
speculation about Yasuke's arrival in Japan. The most common one is that Yasuke came in a couple of years before this meeting, and he learned Japanese quite fast, and he was very fluent into
Do
the
you know how hard Japanese is?
Japanese culture.
To learn.
And it impressed Oda. So his stature, of course, impressed Oda. He was seen as super big.
And black.
His skin color was one thing as well that the
Yeah.
reports on the Chronicle of Oda say that was the first African man that Oda had ever seen.
Right,
Oda's
right. Yeah, that's what
asking-
I'm telling you, that's what the girl looked at because she was like, oh my God, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Stay with him, and this is what we know pretty much of the story of Yasuke. So there are a couple of elements that we will see also in the game that
Thank
are
God, let's go.
historical reports of his presence. But then after that, there's quite a bit of an interesting what if with him that will happen.
Okay, cool. I guess you lot don't technically know how he died or whatever happened in his life. Well, she's dead in it, but
Power
Oh, would we not know how he? I guess you would never really know. Yeah, fair.
The initial volley, this is a concept that we had very early on. This really cool idea of the initial reveal of Yasuke emerging from the gun smoke. To us, that really ties him to Oda's battle style, and as probably one of the most important people to Oda in our game specifically. And what we're seeing here is a battle between the Oda clan and another rival clan, as a big part of the unification was taking down some of these rival clans for territory.
That makes sense.
What we see is Yasuke cutting people down with a great deal of ease. These are all moves that are going to be in the game.
Well, I get to
specifically make
slice
sure
off
all the
4 heads in
choreography
one. I hope you man don't have that slow down thing though that you had in Mirage. Yeah, no, I hope you
shown
don't
in
have
the
that.
trailer are all taken directly from gameplay itself.
Or choose another path.
One of our big breakthroughs in this game is definitely this element of dynamic time, seasons, and weather. And we were kind of racking our brains with how to depict this in a trailer. And so one of the ways we thought about establishing their relationship was to kind of break the rules of time a lot. We're seeing them out of place a lot. They're seeing each other, but that might not be literally the first time they meet or lock eyes. And what we're seeing here really is kind of a culmination of both of their journeys.
Even though Yasuke has been on a journey as a fighter for Oda Nobunaga, does he think that this is the right thing to do? Now he's confronted to the destruction of province of Iga. So sort of a tying 2 worlds together at this point.
In particular, the shot of them in the open field to us is really this moment out of time. It's them speaking to each other on a level that might not literally have ever happened, but it's really the moment that really brings them together. And just like a quick little note here, for those eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice that the split screen is slightly different here, which was once again a deliberate decision we made. The other one has a bit more of a slant to it, maybe a bit more aggressive, especially if you're familiar with like anime or manga codes, comic book codes. But here, flattening it out a little bit establishes that maybe the relationship is different. I don't want to speak too much about that, but given
I'll be real, never looked that deep into that. I can't even lie. Didn't even notice it, to be fair with you, but I'm not an eagle-eyed viewer, so fair. I mean, yeah, sure, but I didn't really think, oh my god, maybe because the fucking thing is not slanted anymore, maybe they've become friends. I didn't think that.
Period of our game, unification is a really big deal. And I think the concept of unification can mean very different things to different people. And it definitely resonates differently for our 2 main characters.
Cool.
We must look for it
Together.
So what we're seeing here is that Naoe and Yasuke do have allies in the world. Like
Yeah.
every good shinobi, she has access to a network of spies and people that can help her and trade for information. And we're seeing here is somebody giving her information on the whereabouts of the person that she's looking for.
Cold.
In the game,
cold.
you can switch between both characters as you please.
Okay.
They do have a life when they're not played, so when you switch back characters,
They're
you can
doing
see them do something different.
Cold.
Most of our
That's
Black
kind of how
Ops
it was in
level
like
design-
GTA when you switch between Trevor, Frank, and Michael, which is I kind of enjoyed that. Sometimes you have Trevor doing some madness, and you have Michael doing some madness, and Franklin just I don't know what he's doing.
to
But
allow for both playstyles to work kind of perfectly, and you can choose the one that you prefer. If you want to go in and just be full of brawn, cut people down with Yasuke, you have that option. If you
or
want
if
to
you
take a
want to do
sneakier option,
stealth, you can.
well, you'll see what
That's
that looks
cold.
like in a
That's
second.
cold.
rebuild.
This is my favorite part.
Which you
Really?
realize that he's black.
a big thing we were pushing for in our trailer was to really
Man
humanize
said
the
that's my
protagonists.
favorite part. Okay.
Real emotional stakes, make them feel like people you could actually see in real life, especially given that Yasuke is based off a real person. We want to be
Yeah.
authentic, at least somewhat, to a full breadth of emotions that he could portray.
And follow the blade.
We developed quite a bit of new tools for Naoe and stealth, and one of them is the grappling hook.
Okay.
And the grappling hook allows you to climb over walls that you cannot climb with Yasuke or without the hook, which opens different paths for Naoe.
More
And there's quite a
stealth-wise
bit
and-
of hook points in the game, so within every layout that you're going to see, and sometimes to come in from a different entry point. So it's an integral part of their stealth arsenal, as she can navigate much faster into the open world.
That's why I think I'll use her.
And that's one of the big changes between Yasuke and Naoe. One of the key differences is her ability to take a much more vertical approach.
Yeah.
And a lot of our locations are big castles, big tenshu with these giant walls, and it offers her a whole new vantage point for a lot of these missions.
Because
where
Yasuke, you're just
Yasuke doesn't have
breaking in.
necessarily the same
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
Now we can fight and hold our own against a few enemies, but she's not a big brawler like Yasuke is to take on a horde of enemies, right? She is light armored and she's quick and she's agile.
And that's definitely one of the key elements, her sheer speed. She's very, very quick and extremely lethal. But as soon as she's seen, the danger really rises for her, and she's got to get out of there as fast as possible.
That makes sense. Whereas he's just breaking down and just dipping down, man.
Is destruction in the game, Joe? Are some things breakable in our game, would you
shit
say?
is breakable in the game.
Good.
Part of our dynamic world and the dynamism that we created for Japan goes also in the low-level destruction. So the weapons that we put a lot of little technological breakthroughs for our weapons, where you can destroy a large amount of props in the game. You can see him plow through the Suji doors. You could, destroy a full market if you wanted with the Kenobo. Obviously, the goal is still not to break everybody's stuff. But Yasuke can do it as well as Naoe, depending on the weapons they're using.
That's
Okay,
right.
cold.
Yasuke's not the only one that can break through those shoji doors. Naoe can assassinate people through them.
Okay.
This is a weapon that Yasuke can carry around in the game. It's called the Kenobo. It's a very heavy weapon that does a lot of damage. It's a little bit of a slower weapon compared to Katana, for example.
So yeah, give me the
But
katana. I
it is
can't
a
even lie. I
weapon
want the
that
sword.
brings a lot of destruction as Yasuke wields it. And Yasuke is a strong man, so he is the perfect candidate to handle the Kenobo in the game.
I said, who do you serve?
See, now this is what I'm curious about. When he said the shadows, or when she said the shadows,
We are the shadows.
yeah, that served the light. What did you?
That served the light.
Who's the light? Like, as in just them two, or?
The hidden blade has two functions, so it can come out as a regular hidden blade, like for stabbing people. But
Right.
now we can extrude the second portion and flip it so that she has a dual wield using a smaller weapon called a Tanto and her hidden blade at the same time. So
That's not bad.
that's a very fast, damaging situation for most people that are fighting her at that time.
And what Joe touched on is something that I know fans have been wanting for a long time, to bring back hidden blade combat, like being able to just fight with your hidden blade. And we brought that back with the Tonto style. It's very cool, very fast, once again, very lethal in Naoe's hands.
Okay.
When it came to the name of the game, that was something I remember Joe talking about, making sure we had some sort of base into the original lore. And this line was always something that really stuck out with you. We put it in the trailer as well as a kind of punctuation, shadows. They are working in the shadows to serve the light. And that's always been the callback we wanted to conjure with this. Paired with that is also our renewed emphasis on stealth in this game. There are a lot of new mechanics we've added. There are a lot of really interesting tools we've given Naoe. I think for fans of stealth, you're going to be extremely pleased with some of the mechanics we've
Sounds like
added
they
into the game.
focused more on Naoe than they did on.
And a little bit on a meta
In terms of
level
weapons,
for
anyway.
both characters.
Well, in
Naoe
terms of
being a
just,
shinobi,
in
but-
terms of what she can do and what Myron can't do. Do you know what I mean? Which is fair,
Coming
because I
from-
guess with a stealth character, they've got to kind of have more to their kit to be able to be stealth. But with a heavy hitter as well, there's
From a place that is not necessarily prominent or just at the forefront of the conflict, but a little bit more emerging back from the shadows. It fits with her. And Yasuke as well, coming from a background that's outside of Japan. They are lurking in the shadows, but they are doing so to protect the land. This is a very interesting narrative that
oh
will
wait 1 second.
flow towards something pretty positive for us in the game and very satisfying in my opinion.
Thank you so much for watching. Assassin's Creed Shadows is out November 15th, and we cannot wait to show you more.
No, it's not. no, it's not. Well, they pushed it back because it's out March 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Rather than whether Yosuke was a samurai or not, it's more problematic to hear the baseline rumors that Yosuke was mistaken for. And Yosuke was respected by Japan for a samurai to be brave and a bit controlled. Okay. Wow, bad Japanese. Why is Yosuke a ninja? You historically reverts love temple and Japanese people, both white and black, with their shoes on. What's sad about it is that the history and a false history is being spread, but also sad that the game company uploaded a trailer that clearly shows that they haven't researched Japan in detail. Did you also draw the shape of the tattooe in AI? It had such a strange shape. I guess it's just Japan people not happy with it. If it's a fantasy, I think it's a game, but when I asked to recreate it, I thought, don't be kidding. Okay, I can't help but feel uncomfortable with the Japanese character design. The female ninja seems to be half Japanese from some country, and the quality of the building is too low for a Chinese looking building. It would be more understandable if someone who didn't know anything about Japan made this about studying it, and I think it's actually how it was made. Damn! Sarah's not acceptable. Damn, so they're trying to say, because I mean, I don't really know much of Japanese history in terms of like how buildings look and how uniforms are shaped and stuff like that, so I can't really give my opinion on that one. But anyway, first the gameplay trailer, let's go. Please tell me this is H, dude. I'm gonna enhance it, but don't really think that's gonna make a difference.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather?
Oh, is this her mother?
Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy.
It
They
doesn't
talk
look
of
great.
peace and dream of war. Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path, Naoe. Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
People so quick to abuse their power
Damn,
do
man.
not deserve to keep it.
Jesus.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
Nah, he must be like 6'8" or something, boy. Goddamn.
You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Oh, she like chanting? Damn, okay.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
I didn't really think the gameplay looked that great. I'll be real. I'll be so real. I don't think it really looked that great. The music and the shape of the building is not Japanese style, it's Chinese style. Who the fuck cares? No, I'm one of those people. I can't tell the difference. So to me, it don't really matter. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, if you are basing this in Japan, why would you make it more Japanese style? See, I'm more interested in, does UB know the difference between Japan and China? No, they just said all Asians look the same, basically. Because it's looking like the game throws an Asian people. Oh, game in terms of Asian people, but the game combines elements from Asian countries, not just Japan. Yeah, I don't really care about all of that, I'll be real. But I would also say that, I don't know, the gameplay don't look that great. Extended gameplay walkthrough. Okay, cool. Let's watch this. But seeing as this is 13 minutes, give me a sec because I'm going to get some crisps. And when I meant crisps, I mean Pringles. Let's go.
Peace and war. Benevolence.
See, this don't look bad. Work in progress. This don't look that bad, actually.
Path in this divided land. At last.
Okay.
fields are busy. A big harvest requires many hands.
He's just talking to himself. Yeah, they're probably just seeing a black man for the first time in itself. Of course, they should be kind of staring and looking. Oh. Oh, he's popular. I just want to hear someone go, oh my God, he's black. That's what I want to hear. That would make my day.
The merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
They're going to show us him petting a dog.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
That looked a bit weird though. Is that just me?
Well, you
All
are
of
a
that.
friendly
That
beast,
took at
are you
least like
not?
10 seconds.
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you. Hurry, sir, please.
Right behind you, little one.
I was gonna say, man saying hurry, but he's
I
jogging.
brought someone.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a
Basically, you're
stranger,
black.
yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so?
Good merit?
Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
So there's a reputation system on this game then? Ooh, so side quests. No. Corruption regions. Owns the town, harasses the people in the dying district. Okay, cool.
You miserable wretch!
More division among the people here. More corruption.
Can he not run? Because I feel like most people are not going to just be walking
Such
through
beauty,
the city like this.
shadowed by
Unless you
suffering.
kind of have no choice but to walk.
What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai.
Bro, I've got vision.
I told
Okay.
you, keep walking.
Let's see what it is saying. Okay, health was. Corruption. God. Oh. Okay. Cool. 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 Oh. If you got to time that. God damn. If you got to time that perfect, that'd be cold. Armor? Oh, that must be his helmet. God, yeah, him using it might be fun. I can't even lie. If you just want pure destruction,
Make your peace.
damn.
They were going to kill me. Thank you.
Fair play.
There's another. Up the road toward the castle. A corrupt samurai named Fujioka.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
Alright.
I said kill him.
Oh, okay, that's a boss. Bro got sliced. Bro got sliced.
You will have to spill it first.
Okay. Oh my god, how much? Wow, oh, that must have been his shield. Okay. So when you just shield, what is the health?
Who do you think you are?
I'm the Black Samurai.
I am justice.
Wait a minute. When did that health bar get so low? Oh no, you're actually just doing mad damage. Okay, fair. Fair play. Not bad. Oh. Okay. I'm surprised that more people around the village are not taking notice of it though.
I was going to handle this.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers.
Does she not look Japanese though?
Been the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
The daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
What was going on there? Assassinate Lord, cool. He is in the Tamba. Besides in, okay, cool.
The daimyo. He's there.
Who will take the lead?
I'm guessing it's where you pick.
Sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate.
And yeah, I'm guessing it's where you pick between the two.
It's almost dark.
Yeah, we've seen gameplay
No
of
one will see
him.
me coming.
Let's see what she's saying.
I will not stand a chance. But be careful in there.
Don't worry. I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
As in
the shadows.
As in people, or as in like you blending in with the shadows?
To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
Fair play. The hook. Nice. So stealth does seem fun, but then also just beating men up thoroughly seems fun as well.
Who did that?
Okay, so he's on guard. How did you not see that? Alright, cool. Come on. That chain thing looks cold. Oh my god. Fair.
Lord Hayashi cannot seem to stay in his quarters. Yes.
No, I missed it. My Pringle dropped. 5-second rule.
You dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That's more grave.
A grave, huh?
because then they might just alert the people them. Okay, that makes sense. Fair. What if he turns around? Okay, fair. Okay. See, that's not the sort of luck I would get in a game. I know for a fact if I left that brother alive, he would have turned around and saw me.
He's coming. I need to hide.
What, then drop down and kill him? Okay.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger!
That's him. Alright, cool. That's just an easy... Oh, you got two brothers there.
Tea, besides ruining its delicate flavor, I nearly lose my tongue for business!
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance.
Take your tongue.
Nice.
A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
Oh. That's just gonna bring every man on you though. Would you not rather kill them and then... Okay. Now you got bear man on you. Damn! You got an AoE damage attack.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you gotta jump down, right? Wow, purple lining is crazy. Oh, we can hold a gun as well?
You being allies then.
You know what? Kind of just like every other Assassin's Creed. Just different characters, really. Because really and truly, you're normally using the what's her name? Nia, whatever her name is. You're normally like that anyway. Right? I've got another 10-minute video. Assassin's Creed official gameplay, combat and stealth. Okay, good. It's not the same. All right, cool.
Hello, my name is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm Charles Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are here today to share details on our first gameplay walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Alright.
Torii Gate are really iconic in Japanese culture and also very striking visually. So when the players see them, they will know there is something interesting to discover following that path. It can be secrets, it can be loot, targets, everything that fuel your progression.
Fukujiyama. At last.
We wanted to showcase one of the many castle towns that the game will have. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll be exploring a dynamic and ever-changing open world, all of which is affected by dynamic seasons and weather system. The wildlife is now more than ever part of the game ecosystem and biomes. In Assassin's Creed Shadows,
wildlife and showed us a dog.
A lot of the game wildlife will evolve and change colors through seasons, and the player will even see puppies, mostly in the springtime.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
The goal is to have a more natural behaviors and awareness systems.
Okay.
Psst. Samurai sir, this way, I beg you.
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
You're about to see Yasuke in action.
Can I play this at quicker speed? Because I feel like they're just talking.
That sequence, Yasuke is going to find one of his targets.
What is happening here?
We'll have a lot of targets to hunt around Japan, and this zip cam and celebration is used to
Okay, that's a bit too fast. Let's just do 1.25. There we go.
highlight those moments when you find them.
I told you, keep walking.
Let's see some combat now.
Yeah, it's just like they're not even really
The
talking.
notion of dynamism was also applied to our props that are, for most of them, breakable.
Yeah.
Yasuke is using a kanabo, so it's a big, massive weapon, slow but very impactful. It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponent. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage. Attacking and defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages, and even put
I didn't even
the
see
enemy
that on the
vulnerable.
bottom left.
One of the big
fair
combat
play.
novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution. But of course, if you use those attacks, you expose yourself. So the key is to really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here, Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can see the katana is a lot faster and versatile.
Yeah.
Looking at the target, you see it's he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you, so it creates really distance between the two fighters. The enemy reactivity really pushed the player to use all his tools, so the parry, you need to react, you need to read the enemy to find the best opening and land the posture attacks when it's best.
Cool.
Yasuke and Aoi have their own personal story and their own life. But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any moment in the open world. Of course, not during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want at any time and choose how they want to play them.
Cool.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him.
In this sequence, Yasuke is suggesting to use the Spy Network. It's a new system that we introduced in Assassin's Creed Shadow to support the Shinobi fantasy.
I didn't really get how that even worked though. Like I can't even really see what's going on.
Help the player to find their objective. So
you're just telling me where he is. Right.
you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answer or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue with. You can choose between Naoe being more stealth-oriented or Yasuke being a bit more focused on fight.
But be careful in there.
Don't worry, I won't be alone.
I'll have the shadows.
It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are with Naoe inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they offer a lot of opportunity to play in them in a stealth way or rather in a fight-oriented.
In the following sequence, you can see what's new in terms of parkour and stealth. First, our grappling hook, it's fully physics-based, so your speed and direction can affect where you go. You can also assassinate from the grappling hook, as you can see
that was
now.
kind of cold. That was cold.
We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek, so you can use your tool from there. You can also observe your surrounding. You can now use prone and crawl in tall grass, so you can hide, you can go under small openings, so it's really useful to sneak around.
You're mine now, Snake.
But one of the big novelties is the dynamic perception of the enemies. They are affected by light and shadow. So here you can see Naoe can break the light and able to vanish and reduce the detection time, so it's a lot easier to quickly move
Reduce?
undetected.
Brother, he didn't even see her at all.
The weapons of Naoe are great for combat, but also for stealth. Each weapon has a specific type of assassination. Like here with the Kusarigama, you can also assassinate your enemy, but at range.
That's kind of cold, I can't lie.
With Naoe, you'll feel like a shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile and faster when doing parkour and everything she does, basically.
Parkour?
Naoe is
Love
an
the French
agile,
accent.
self-focused shinobi who will use noise, light, and shadows to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings. Naoe is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the daimyo quarter.
The grappling hook can be also used to grab enemy, which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than
actually-
just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
We have a couple of abilities, we have gear, we have weapon that can bring down enemies until they are wake up by other people. But like you saw with the Kusarigama, the katana also have special assassination.
Oh,
you
is
can
that why
stab
it's
people
'cause he's
through
in the
Shoji door
dark?
and stay mostly silent.
'Cause she's in the
so
dark.
depending on the weapon you have equipped, you have a different assassination opportunity.
Right.
He's coming. I need to hide.
In interior, there are places to hide, but one of the cool one is the beam that you can use to grapple on the ceiling. It's really useful to not being spot, of course, but also wait for an opportunity to assassinate.
Assassinate, yeah.
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the whole pan will be frozen. So you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use Crown in deep snow or use the kunai to deal with the target at distance. Another cool shinobi trick
that's
you can
cool.
see is Naoe using the breathing stick. With that you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around. If you're detected, you can choose to escape to return to your stealth loop or go straight in combat. And now is choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in
That
one
does
hand
look
and the
cold,
weighted
though, I
chain
can't
in the
even
other,
lie.
allowing some range and melee fight depending on your attacks. In this case, the player decided to escape after many guards joined the fight. Even if Naoe can be very deadly, she doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so it's a lot more risky when you fight multiple enemies at the same time.
Yeah,
Anyway,
one
in
hit,
this case,
she's
she
done
already
out,
achieved
yeah.
her objective.
So
She
it's
killed the
time to
daimyo,
leave.
so all is fine.
Yeah.
We just saw the infiltration at night with Naoe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day,
Yeah.
night, weather, even season can affect the challenges on your path.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15. We can't wait for you to play.
That's a lie, because we've gone past November 15th. That's not bad. That wasn't too bad. We got a couple more traders. Oh no, this is just general. I don't want to send. So yeah, we want normal speed now. Yeah, cool. All right, let's go. What's this one? Sneak peek of Japan sneak peek. All right. We're gonna go have a look at the comments after this. That does look nice though, I can't even lie. Oh. Yeah. Here we go. in his comment section, Faruna said no one care about the critical comments made by Japanese people, but does that mean that none of the Japanese people here who are supposed to care among them? Does that mean you're not Japanese? What? Even though it is an option from Japanese people, I don't recognize him as a Japanese. It's creepy, isn't it? He's not Japanese though. Wait, are they talking about? Who are they talking about? Mainly foreigners only see what they want to see. Why are there differences in answers between interviews Japanese and overseas? It seems that you lied in your overseas interview saying Yosuke was always involved in important historical events. Yosuke rarely appears in important Japanese event documents from that time. There are a few documents in Japan. Yosuke was intentionally said to be a fictional character. If Yosuke was involved in many scenes, as you say, there should be more records of it in historical documents from that time. Okay, so basically they're saying that he was involved in bare events, but it turns out that in reality he generally wasn't. Even if Yosuke was real, he was a cool pet. Nagasa's place and was involved only in a small battle. It wasn't anything important. It's a fictional world. I don't even say that other assassins were historically accurate, because minus AC against people literally shot lasers out of their eyes. Yeah, I mean, does it matter if he was involved in much historical events? The matter of fact is he's involved in this. I don't really think like I said, it would be cool if he was, but if you're making it so the game can be evolved around him, then of course you're gonna twist up story a bit, but then just say that in your interview. I feel like people just wouldn't care. Maybe the fact that they're saying that he is and he actually wasn't. There was always not a part of, felt like Japan. Well, I guess people are always gonna complain. This is 5 minutes. What's this? 102 play styles. All right, cool. Episode 1.
One thing we really wanted to do at the start is deliver on great player fantasy. And as we started diving, we had 2 emerging player fantasies that were awesome, the Shinobi and the Samurai.
Okay.
What we didn't want is try to dilute them into one fantasy. We really wanted to explore both sides. So that's something where we said, well, we need 2 characters.
The setting that we had, the Azuchi Momoyama period in feudal Japan.
I wonder how tired they are talking about the same thing that they've already done an interview about.
Nuanced time. So it was really interesting to be able to work with dual protagonists and develop these 2 characters as individuals, because we really had the opportunity to explore this era by playing off these 2 different perspectives.
As we worked our way through it and came up with a dual protagonist,
Stealth.
It became very clear that Naoe is the stealth character and Yasuke is the fight character.
Well, yeah,
Speed and agility on one side,
and the samurai.
brawn and strength on the other. They differ in every possible way we could make them differ.
A blade in the shadows.
Our shinobi, Naoe, is the imagined daughter of a legendary Egan shinobi, Fujibayashi Nagato. And up until this point, she's actually been quite protected from a lot of the horrors of war that have been going on in other parts of Japan. So this is going to be her first real taste of what lies beyond, and it has a profound impact on her.
I wanted to have the stealth as a core pillar in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Player will recognize the classic Assassin's Creed experience in Naoe, but we're adding a lot of things that make her super unique, so she's the best assassin ever.
We wanted Naoe to be extremely fast, efficient, acrobatic. We've worked a lot to make sure that she has the coolest, most spectacular parkour we could give her. She can squeeze in tight corners. She can go prone, meaning that the character can go underbelly and just crawl around in the dirt and disappear from view. We really wanted to leverage all the light elements that come with our new tech and use it in a core way for our Shinobi fantasy specifically. So what that means, at night, you have to read the environment and hide in the pockets of shadows that are cast naturally in the world. And that affects how NPCs can see you and if they can sense you at all.
Right, that's kind of cool.
What we want the player to experience is the feeling of being the predator. So you feel like a ninja, you can break light, you can vanish into the shadows, and you're flipping on roof with the physics-based grappling hook, so the stealth is more rich than ever, and you really feel that she's like a blade in the shadows.
The art of combat.
Yasuke is our first historical protagonist in Assassin's Creed. What we know about Yasuke historically is just a bit, but it was enough to get the team really excited about the opportunity to work with him as a character. He can fight his way out of anything, but he's also super smart and can think his way through things equally as well, and is going to be somebody who always has a commanding presence.
So especially in combat, when we think about Yasuke, it's really about dictating how the fight will go. And to do so, we created a mechanic called the posture attack. So he can chamber an attack and then he can launch that attack to do massive amount of damage and take out anyone.
Yasuke is very, very strong. He can barge through reinforced doors. He can lift heavy objects that Naoe can't. But that means that he's somewhat slowed down compared to Naoe.
Man just jumps bareback.
On the ground, that's where he shines.
That's true, yeah. Don't put this man on top of a building. Stronger together.
We have two characters who have such different gameplay styles. So for every situation, every gameplay moment you're going to encounter, you really need to think through everything from these two perspectives.
Blood must be paid in blood, Yasuke.
We always want to respect player choice, so you can do quests with any character. So if you are Yasuke, you play with his strength, but also with his weakness. Same for Naoe. Each character has their own skill
really good, I
trees,
can't lie.
but also they can master the different weapons. So it's not just about stats. It's
Did he
about
say their own skill trees? Each character has their own skill trees, but also they can master different weapons.
They can master the different weapons. So
cool.
It's not just about stats. It's about the player competency to really understand how the different mechanic works.
They have different speeds, they have different HP, they have different gear sets, so they're very unique and they're a great balance of two player fantasies.
Damn, how did he drop?
Two player fantasies.
Oh, he chipped over the edge. Okay, cool.
The most exciting part of having our dual protagonists is the distinction and the fact that they don't really overlap. Narratively, they have common goals and they are aligned on what they want to do, but the way they go about it is drastically different. Sometimes playing Naoe, even if you're very good, you'll hit a wall and some enemy is going to kick your ass and you go, you know what, let me switch.
Yashin.
And the same is true for Yasuke. Sometimes we get it set up, a couple enemies are high on rooftop that you cannot quite reach, and having to go, you know what, let me switch back to Naoe. And having this push-pull that players get to experience of which characters is good in what situation, it gives us lots of levers to play with and try to break the mold, I think is the most fantastic thing we've achieved with our dual protagonist from a gameplay perspective.
Okay. I am quite interested to play with both of them, I can't even lie. Here we go. There's a Japanese who isn't. I feel like they're just... I don't know that France was a country where copyright was not recognized. I've heard that the paintings... Okay, nothing to do with the gameplay, nothing to do with the characters. I'm not gonna lie, they're getting a lot of Japanese comments though, innit? Damn. Oh, there's... No, that's not even English. They're getting a lot of foreign... Probably most of the high developers' costs are spent on something other than making games. Again, that's Japanese though, but... Do you know what? Cool. Alright. That's jokes. That's like, right, yeah, when they get paid to do, they don't really spend that on the game. Yeah. Oh, World Trader. Alright, let's go. Contains mixed gameplay footage, in-game cinematics captured on PS5, console or PC unless otherwise noted. Damn, was that, boy? There's no way you're out here just spearing boys with your assassin's knife. That must have been a man. So I just want to make sure this is in the best quality. All right, cool. The view was pretty. I do like the seasonal stuff though. That is pretty cool. Is this the World Trailer? that baddie? Okay. November 15th. Oh, Crew is available November 15th. All right, cool. Okay. That was alright. For World Trailer though, story trailer. Okay, this, yeah.
It's hard to remember. Blood.
Hey, yo.
Deeply.
Hey, yo.
Tell me about your nightmare.
There is evil at work in our homeland. Greedy lords who bring war.
He comes.
Damn.
Oda Nobunaga. Iga is under attack. This blade
that is cold.
Cannot be taken.
What?
Now is the time.
These people don't care about us.
So kill them all.
Blood.
Jesus.
This land will soon be unified by my vision.
Is that tyranny? I ride with you. My whole life, I have been caught on a wind, blown across the world.
I see potential in this man.
Right.
The Brack soldier is not one of us. Send him back to wherever he belongs. He may become a legend, or he may die.
Yeah, picking up someone with
a no. Tools belong in the old world. This is the way forward.
Rah, that's execution.
You slaughtered innocents!
The blade. It is you. You are a part of something bigger than this war. Our fates are connected.
We have all seen darkness. Some have been that darkness.
They got a white man in here as well?
Because you believe in my cause, we have come together, despite it all. To bring change, to bring light.
Okay, I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of intrigued in the story, though. I can't even lie. Yeah, let's see now. Say March 20th. Why did they push it back? Because I'm pretty sure bro said out something. This was 2 weeks ago. From Just Green Shadows PC and next gen feature trailer. Cool. Let's see what's saying on PC.
How can we build a land of peace on the backs of 1,000 dead?
You'll have to kill them all. Do you understand?
Ooh. Upscaling. Okay. We will be playing this on PC as well, which is cool. So hopefully my CC will be able to hack like just mad resolution. Hopefully it's optimized well. I mean, low don't even look that bad. High, you can see a bit more in the eyes, and it's a bit more clear. Ultra, the skin maybe just a bit more better. The face looks a bit more detailed. Like you can see like the little skin blemishes here. Looks a bit more clearer. That's kind of pretty much it, to be fair though. But obviously this is just an image though. You can probably see it better when you're actually in game. Customize your experience. What was that? Compass off. Icons off. Celebrations off. Loot on. Oh, right. So you can proper change all around the world and stuff like that. Tips and codes critical only. Control reminders off. Okay. Regular attack. Customize. I'm guessing you can customize your layout. I hope you can customize your layout. Assassin, heal, dodge roll, parry. Okay. Character. That's PC. Okay, cool. What's your language support? Oh, you can in Japanese. Oh, damn. Yeah, we will not be doing that. English. Damn, that's cold. Right, okay, so you can draw. Okay. Tonight, win an environment.
Fight for what is right. For the freedom to seek justice.
Together, we will be unstoppable.
In partnership with Intel. Ooh, wait, pre-order to get 10 plus hours incoming expansion plus bonus quest. Do you know what? From everything that we've seen, I think I'm gonna probably give this. Oh, so we ain't played it yet. We ain't played it, but from what we've just seen, I am looking forward to using Yasin and whatever the girl's name, or Nia, whatever her name is. I might give this a 7, you know. But this is what we've seen gameplay wise, all of that. This is just what I think I might give this a 7. Don't get me wrong, when we actually play the game, it could be very oh, someone played it already. Someone played it a month ago. I won't watch that because I won't watch that. Let's see what the comments are saying first before we end today's video. We're showing real historical features such as Oda and a lot of his events during his time. You're not only playing Japan, but learning about the fantastic fan period game directors of Now, the latest development is 2 members of the house saying were formed to be following the game issues for some time. Have agreed to cooperate with the host. Which one member perhaps the issues about the shrine will take place in an... It's just fine. I'm so hyped for this game. Why can't I play a normal Japanese dude? Because they want to be inclusive. Yeah, maybe. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't matter to me if he was black or Japanese, whatever. I still would have played the game anyway. But the fact that he is black, I'm like, yeah, cool. Great. I say, imagine the balls of Ubisoft claiming that their work is based off history and has no agenda. But we can also tell there isn't a single set to be found. Entire company. Jesus Christ. I want Asian samurai, not a black one. Ubisoft, and obviously Ubisoft tried to hide it's in the trailer. Is it that deep though? Like, is it that deep? The worst OnlyFans creator? Damn. Either way, we're gonna play this, I think. Yeah, I mean, I've already pre-ordered it. Yeah, it's already gotten pre-ordered. So yeah, did I get the most expensive one? I did. I mean, it's only 20 quid difference, right? I don't really know. But yeah, we're gonna play this. I don't know what it comes with though. Digital Deluxe Edition. I didn't really see what it comes with, but either way, cool. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe to a comment on today, and I'll catch you man in a bit. Peace.